Guys, at the EV show here in Melbourne, I had someone from the crowd say, hang on a minute, there are Tesla graveyards all over the place and this is shocking. What's your response? Well, this is what my response was to that question. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. Fantastic to have you with us. Thanks for tuning in. Tesla's EV graveyards. Well, for one, the first thing that I said, guys, was actually in the second quarter of this year. Even if you don't like Tesla, this is a fact. Tesla delivered more vehicles than it manufactured. So any graveyards have to be pretty small, if there are any at all. Well, here's the thing. The anti-EV guys or the anti-Tesla fans now, they come up with this new content attacking Tesla again, saying, hang on a minute, look, we told you there are Tesla graveyards. There's hundreds of Tesla vehicles in Miami that are, look at all this grass growing out of the Tesla vehicles. And the media are really hyping on this. There's heaps of people that have reported on this article. Even some Tesla sites have reported on it. But actually, you can straight away see that this is a load of garbage. Even, to be honest, my 8-year-old child, I showed him this photo. He's like, Dad, these people can't count. That's the first thing he said. Within about 5 seconds, he's like, yeah, no. So here's the report, right? There's this viral photo going around. There's apparently hundreds, here's the key word, hundreds of Teslas parked in an overgrown field. So first of all, the claim is hundreds. Guys, looking at the photo, I could count 64, and I tried really hard to do my best to blow the photo up. I could count 64. So where they got the hundreds from? Well, I'm going to guess they made that up because they thought no one would actually look at the photo and actually count the numbers. Now, even if there was hundreds, which there isn't, but even if there was, that's a pretty small number. Hundreds, right? But there's 64. So yes, there's 64, but there's a little bit more to this story than meets the eye. So media are saying this looks like a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie, but it's happening right now in the United States. It's like a scene from a zombie movie. That's what they're saying. I kid you not. These seemingly abandoned electric vehicles, they're all new Teslas, by the way, but they're seemingly abandoned, were spotted near the Tesla service center in Tampa, Florida. Their VINs, though, suggest that they're not abandoned, and actually they were only made a couple of months ago. So clearly this is not an EV graveyard. And, the media are saying that, this is similar to the EV graveyards in China. Now, the EV graveyards in China, guys, there are no EV graveyards in China with proper EVs in them with proper lithium batteries. The lithium is far too valuable. I've mentioned this many times. I still don't understand. I still get this question as well. I got this question as well. What's with the EV graveyards in China? I'm like, yeah. There were some old car rental companies in China, which are now bankrupt, and they owned a bunch of garbage lead acid battery EVs, lead acid batteries. They're worth nothing. So they're junk. There was also some plug-in hybrids, and also some petrol cars that they said were EVs and weren't. But all of them were old. All of them don't have lithium batteries in. So yeah, there's no modern, decent EVs that anyone would want to own in any graveyards. Put it that way. Anyhow, you can see this grass growing up around the vehicles, but that's what happens in summer in Miami. The grass grows like crazy. This grass could grow like that in about 3 weeks. Seriously. I don't think I'm exaggerating, right? In Florida, when it's raining, get a bit of rain, get some sun in the middle of summer, the grass grows like mental. Anyhow, actually looking at the VINs, we can see that it's not really a graveyard. This photo that was shared on a Tesla Model 3 thread on Reddit by a user called Eric. After looking up the VINs, you can see that they were manufactured in May. So, what was that? 3 months ago. Yeah. Eric said that Teslas have non-standard wheels on them and mixed color interiors. Not sure what that means, but none of them are performance models. Not sure if that's relevant to you guys. But yeah, there's 64 vehicles here with non-standard wheels on them and some unusual interiors. Some of them do, at least anyway. So a commenter said this: they reached out to the local service center about these vehicles, and they said it is an overflow lot for the inventory of Model 3s, where they store them. on grass. Anyhow, the company ran out of space at its main facility in Florida or Orlando. Don't know if that's with Tesla's though, because this facility houses other cars too. There's no photos of that facility, and whether or not that facility is full, we have no proof either way. As you can see, guys, it's a bit of a media beat up here. Another Reddit user called Teckle says the old Sentry Mode footage from their 2022 Tesla Model Y shows it was parked in a similar grassy field before they purchased it. So they have images from their Tesla Model Y in 2022, and the grass was also quite long. It was a similar scenario. Is the sun in Florida going to affect these vehicles if they've been there for a couple of months? It could, I guess, but I'd say probably not. Modern paint jobs can last a long time, many, many years in sun like this, even if you leave them outside all day. Yeah, it's better not to, but they'll be fine. Is there a growing inventory of unsold Tesla vehicles? Well, after Tesla actually delivered 484,507 vehicles last year, that was their record in Q4 of 2023, they then delivered 386,000 in Q1, but they did deliver 444,000 in Q2. So in the last quarter, they delivered 444,000. That means they actually made 20,000 less vehicles than they sold. So yeah, Tesla does have inventory, but not a huge amount as far as we can tell. Last year, the Model Y was the best-selling car in the world. Tesla sold just over 1.2 million, 1,223,000. This year, sales for the Model Y are down a few percent worldwide. Not much difference though. They're still doing very, very well in China. In Europe, they're down. In the United States, they're not down at all. In fact, they're similar to last year. But it's true, guys. A lot of people are waiting for an updated version of the Model Y. The Model Y is definitely dated in comparison to its competition now in China. I don't think there's any argument about that. Charging speeds for some of the competition now are, crazy. Xpeng's G6 is about 300 kilowatt charging speed, but it's an 800 watt platform, so it can maintain that charging speed. You've got other competitors, Zeekr, their new 007 plus the upcoming 7X has 600 kilowatt charging speed. So yeah, the Model Y, the new version, the Juniper version, a lot of people are waiting for that car. You can see why demand for that car has declined a little bit this year. A lot less than what I would have thought though, considering how long Tesla is taking to get the Juniper to market. Come on, Elon Musk, hurry up. I want to see that car on the market as soon as we can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.